Previously on Chongqing Punk.
Careful with those boxes! That's my childhood!
I'm 𝗁𝗇EtiT. There are deadlines, and it seems to me that's a gruesome way to say, please finish your work, Jonathan. It's almost obvious for me to say next. Death is the ultimate please finish your work by then.
Tuesday's my time. Ain't nobody gonna change it. Nobody.
But there we are. Sometimes the truth just stares us right in the face.
Avast, ye scurvy curs. Avast.
Excuse me. I got me green chair and my microphone would just reach over the top.
Avast, ye scurvy curs. This is your pirate daddy coming to you on your frequency with a little bit of context.
Right, that's the first line.
We don't have to do any of it, you know. It's all optional. That's what makes it beautiful.
Guys, I think I got it. It's a Rory Culkin test. Wait, no. Rorschach test. He's specifically vague on purpose, you know? Like, it's all about how you react to it. Everybody has a different reaction. It's really the beauty in it, isn't it? Yeah, so I ran this theory by my friend 𝗁𝗂𝗹𝗃, but, you know, he just laughs in my face, and he's like, life is like a box of chocolates. That's from something, right? 𝗁𝗂𝗃𝗹 wouldn't tell me. He's kind of a dick.
The best work is work that nobody asked for. Here, I've collated all these files by what album was #1 when we acquired the client. It's beautiful, son. Taxonomy, another human invention that adds joy and beauty to our lives. It's fun to categorize things and make lists. Whether you're Linnaeus or Rob from High Fidelity, helps us make sense of a chaotic world.
Okay, this is the fucking long one.
You're watching. Well, we called them the Western toilet tapes back when they were originally found.
Yeah.
Fuck. In the,
Memories, nothing more than...
back when they were originally circulated, back in the late 80s.
Right, so I've got this here. I'm gonna actually blow that up because it's small.
I mean, you can't imagine what it was like back then.
Oh, wait. And I'm old and blind. I'm old and blind.
You never knew where these things came from. And it was before the internet, so you couldn't even look it up.
𝗁𝗂𝗹.
Of course, David Byrne was staunchly against all of that. Stop making sense and all. That's what makes him an intriguing mystery. But every once in a while, an artist comes along to blow the paradigm out of the sky and into your car.
All I knew was I lived in a bullshit town, and these tapes were magical. Every time one of us got our hands on it, every time we got our hands on a new one, we'd all head over to Bobby F's house and listen to him in his basement. Get all hopped up on Jolly Ranchers. Kids cocaine, we called it. I needed so many fillings.
And the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I'm sorry, my radio's been stuck on the classic rock station for a week, and I have no other mode of communication with the outside world.
So I was standing there in the toothpaste aisle, and I couldn't make a decision.
这并不难啊。
It was for me, but in the end, I bought the sampler pack.
你的意思是不同的口味？
Yeah, which makes me wonder, why are there so many flavors of toothpaste?
有些人尝到了彩虹的味道，他就觉得是彩虹了。
You're so profound, you know that?
关于牙膏，你想的太多了。
Maybe.
I'm building a satellite receiver, but no one's receiving me right now. We've got to move these refrigerators. Classic means vastly different things to different age people.
I ended up with them. Why did they give them to me? Oh yeah, Bobby F's mom kept flipping his room looking for porn, and Crazy Ashley's cat kept pissing on anything that didn't move. So I ended up with them.
It's an artist's prerogative to name what they do modernism in the early 20th century. But, you know, time stops for nobody. And now we're gonna have to name our movement post-modernism -2-final.
I name my comics like I name my files. Sexy lady. Sexy lady.
They should really name it for the date. Then when you click sort in the file system, they'll be displayed by chronological order.
I started posting them now for 2 reasons.
Yeah, right.
One was, my mom is finally moving in with Irene, and she's looking to throw all of them out. But also, I was worried I'd create a time paradox if I didn't.
Starting to make the...
Some of the bollocks this guy was saying was starting to make a certain kind of sense. And I knew that this was why I spent all that time and money writing the dodgy P.O. boxes in the back of magazines back in the day. And I didn't want the timeline to collapse in on itself.
Oh, yeah.
Just because my sister's a broke cunt with a shit apartment.
Or name it for mythical animals. That's quirky and fun. And you can keep track of what Linux operating system you're on.
Western toilet is the funniest cola I have ever had. Take that, RC.
The numbers start to dance around after a time, and you end up assigning the homework to class 15-2 instead of 5-2. And why is the print on the screen so damn small? The eyes, they're the first to go.
So anyway, hope you've been enjoying them. There's plenty more to come.
I'm gonna do that whole thing again.
I hope you're enjoying them. There's plenty more to come. Don't touch that dial. I encourage you to stay tuned.
Something like that?
Unless the eyes were never that good to begin with, who's laughing at the baby glasses wearers now? Next time on Chongqing Punk.
You don't want to see what happens in the next episode.
All right, give me 3, 2, 1, go.
You're gonna hit a tree.
Sorry. Right, okay. Margaret Thatcher. She's not funny. She's just not funny. Margaret Thatcher's just not funny.
That's gonna take long.
Wait, what is it?
Which way you want them facing?
Adjust your voice like up and out because the mic is picking up a lot.
I'm sorry. This car's coming.
Yeah.
I can't hear most of what you're saying.
That's what I think.
Here, I'm building a... And now we're gonna have to name our...
The kid's cocaine, we call it.